got the whole squad here today. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in for another video this week. I am here today with James and Mishy in the background, so if you hear twice the noise, just please ignore it.
Hello.
James is trying to turn on his Switch right now, but it doesn't seem to be working for the duration of our filming. So you can see...
Oh!
I wonder who did that. So the reason James is in this video is because I can't get rid of him. We are actually making this card together today because he picked all the colors and the final details of this card, so I do owe him for doing that. So today I will be making this card with the Inspiring Poppies set. It's the new incentive set from Rina, and it's actually free with a $75 purchase. So if you want a bonus set, just bump up your order to $75 and you can get the set for free and make this card. So that'll be really fun, and we will get into the card now. How's your Switch going? What's the process on the Switch?
Still dead. I don't know what's wrong with it.
So here are the products that I'm using for today's video. This is the Sea Glass cardstock from Rina's new cardstock collection, and this screaming color right here is actually called Lipstick. I've been meaning to find a use for this that isn't just like staring me in the face every day when I look at my collection of paper, but James really liked this one and decided to incorporate this into the card today, which I think it looks really good with the final product. So these are the Copic markers that we are using to color in this flower right here from the Inspiring Poppies set. And we will also be using a giant background stamp. This is the diagonal lines, and we will be embossing this in clear on the back of the card. So that's why I have my embossing powder out and my dust bag, so we won't have any terrible instances of having to refilm everything. And then I will also be using crystalline drops and twine to add a little bit of accents. And then, of course, we have amalgam ink and Versamark to complete these looks. And I also have Blue Lagoon in an ink cube for just a little technique that I'm going to try at the end. And it's actually very cool. So we're going to get started with coloring the flowers. So I did get a new desk mat because my other marble one was kind of destroyed, and my goal for this one, I used to have like a protective layer on top of it, but I removed that to just enforce keeping it clean. So this morning I cut Mishy's butt hairs on top of this, and then I cut my own hair on top of it. So if you see any hairs, just ignore them. And I'm going to start by taking my Misty and lining up my stamp where I want it to go. If you hear any whining, James is just trying to hug Mishy. She's in like a teenager stage. She's like equivalent to like a 15-year-old, and he wants nothing to do with being coddled right now. That's exactly what James is doing. So that's what the image stamps like with amalgam ink, and because we use the amalgam ink and it's crisp and able to use with all colors, we can use the Copics and the colorless blender and it shouldn't smudge. It's all fun and love here at Rina's studio. Okay, so this is our image. I took initiative and put a piece of paper underneath so I wouldn't get any of the Copic onto my new mat. So what we're going to start with is just by coloring in these veins with red. And my red Copic is really juicy and sometimes just runs some of the ink on there much faster than I anticipated. So if that happens to you, just like wipe it off with a tissue or something. Just let all the extra juice go away. And so we're going to start with that, and I'm going to take my colorless blender. You're going to have to like pick up and put back down your colorless blender like 80 times. But we're just going to, in circular motion, start to blend it out. This won't blend as like strongly as like Gamsol and colored pencils will, but the more ink you put down over time and the more patience you have, the better it will look. Make sure to not layer it on too heavy down here because we want to keep the value on this petal nice still. Then what you want to do is just continue to make little lines in spaces that there aren't any lines, like here. Can you see that? Yeah. And make sure they're skinnier. My marker is literally like crying red tears onto this. And just blend it again, and eventually you'll get this like really pretty blended image. It might take like 3 or 4 times of doing this, but you'll get there. And see, the black amalgam ink is not smearing. Ironically, the one color I have that mixes the best with the lipstick color is the one marker that is perpetually squirting ink all the time. How's our studio audience doing? Not a lot of laughs from out there. And now that that's pretty blended, we're going to take this yellow, this super light yellow, and just blend it into the top here. And that'll also help blend all the colors into each other. So that is what the color looks like for now. I'm going to continue to do these on all the petals, except I'm going to do it off camera because it takes a long time and I swear a lot during it when I mess up. So I will save you from that, but as long as you know how to just make the lines along the veins and then just keep adding them and colorless blend as you go, you can create this effect. Here's the progress on coloring so far. And here is the progress on Mishy. Oh, uh-oh, well, things are short-lived. So I've made it this far in the card, and this is what happened over here. I have made it to the step in the card where I have 2 fully colored flowers that are free of any mishaps, and I have 1 left, so to say I'm sweating is an understatement. James, how do you feel?
I mean, she just snotted in my face with a big fat sigh.
Things are very intense. Your girl has finished the flowers, and now the only thing left to do is to color in the leaves. I did not leave this in my products at the beginning. I'm just going to take the darkest green Copic I have and outline the outside, and then put a stripe of this yellow in the middle of these little bulbs or whatever they are. And it gives a really nice look. I don't know if these are supposed to be flowers, but they're not now. They are green little nubs. And then you can take your colorless blender, and then once again, that is our finished, oh, what is this down here? So next thing we're gonna do is stamp our greeting. I think I'm gonna stamp the greeting right over this. I wonder if there's like a little swirly that I can strategically place right over that. Okay, well, we're going to use this super long one because I have no other options right now because my other block, I guess, is gone. So we are going to take this long acrylic block and use the amalgam ink to stamp our greeting. This is what I'm in the business for, strategically teaching you how to cover your mistakes. Yes, I got it right on the edge. Okay. So now that our long-winded coloring is done, and another tip too, you can use this light yellow or any light color to go over the stems because it does look really good. It looks really cool, but we're not going to do that. I just thought I'd mention it. Okay, so this is where our Blue Lagoon ink comes into play. So this is a normal Q-tip. I use these in my ears, in my nose, I use them a lot. So you can also use these for stamping. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take some ink on there, and you might wanna have like a piece of like scrap paper nearby to kind of like test the waters with it because it can be a little unpredictable. You should never use like a new product that you haven't used before on a project that you've just spent that much time coloring. Just a tip from someone who has messed up many things. So once it gets to like a smooth like texture, you can just start putting this on the greeting. Oh, I just did all of that out of frame. I can like just show it. Okay, so Rina messed up, shocker there, but I filmed all of this while it was right here, so nobody could see it, so I'm just going to show you what this looks like. I'm just going to stamp this off to the side. Great amalgam ink. Ooh, works with everything, all colors. Maybe I should redo the flowers again, just for fun. You're gonna take your Q-tip, and just like I demonstrated on this, you are going to lightly brush color into it, and it will blend into a nice gradient like so. Do you get the idea? Do I need to go any further? No, I want to forget this step ever happened, but that's what that looks like. And now we are going to move on to embossing the back of our card, and then we can move on to assembling the card. So we're going to keep the success train rolling with some embossing on our card here. And we are going to first dust bag this because I can't, my brain can't handle screwing up again. And we are going to use my unorthodox method of taping this to the back of the Misty. And it might not work for you. It shouldn't really work for anyone, but it works for me. So with this, we are going to apply Versamark all over. If you don't think you need it in a certain spot, just put it there. Chances are that is the one spot on your card that you are leaving open, and it will not be covered. So literally just cover the whole stamp, it's okay. So we are just going to place this down. And another great thing, once again, is if you're not content with the coverage of it, you can always pick it back up and put it down in the same spot. That is the glory of the Misty. So it looks like I missed some spots. Is anyone here shocked? Studio audience?
I am very shocked. I think you are perfect when you do this usually.
You gotta roast me a little bit. I'm not always perfect. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, this has been delicately lined with Versamark, and now I'm going to cover it in Fine Detail Clear Embossing Powder by Gina K and emboss it, and then I will show you the results.
If anyone would like to know, I've been working on something myself. Over in the background is this jawbreaker right here. And it's looking very lovely. Look at those layers.
Get out. So this is the embossed image. James was very kind to emboss it for me. Thank you, James. I also fixed it after the fact, but we won't talk about that. So all that's left now is assembly of the card. So we are going to do the flowers, then the lipstick, then black over top. I think that I am going to add a little twine bow down here, but I'm not sure about it yet. So I'm just going to assemble these together, and then I will show you the finished product. So this is our card assembled, and I just added this little bow with my stick tool and the Gina K twine, but you can use any twine or any tool you have. But that's what it looks like for now, and I'm just going to finish with some random crystalline drops. I'm just going to put them in different sizes all around here. Oh, jeez, that one exploded. So, James, this is the finished card. What do you think?
I really like what you did with these.
Don't touch them. You ruined them last time, please.
They're beautiful.
Thank you. So this is the Mishy, and this is the finished card. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very fun to make. James, you actually have a very good eye for picking colors. I'm surprised. These look great.
Thank you.
So in last week's video, I promised you guys the winners of that giveaway would receive the Unicorn Wishes stamp set, which is new to Gina K. And the winners of that giveaway are right here. Remember to submit I won the Rina K giveaway to info@GinaKDesigns to win your free stamp set. And we will send it to you as soon as possible. For this week's giveaway, I will be giving away the Inspiring Poppies stamp set. That's the one I just used, and as you can see, it's really fun for coloring and making really nice, pretty cards. So to win that giveaway, you need to answer the question... As James is munching into his jawbreaker that he got the other day at a candy store, I have thought of the question, what is your favorite childhood candy? I'm laughing because James actually thought of it, but this is my show, so I thought of it. But just answer the question, what is your favorite candy from childhood or now? And we will send you this stamp set immediately. So thanks again for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Actually, I will be a little spotty with videos over the next couple weeks because I have Junkie Fest coming up and I'm also going on vacation with my friend Nicole. I need a break from everything and I just wanted to spend some time with one of my old high school friends really bad. So I will be taking time to do that and there will not be a video that week, but I'll let you guys know. And, are you doing this on camera? Oh my god, my mom's gonna die when she sees this. I'll be back the week after and I might do like a Facebook Live or something with my mom. I'll do something. There will be something weird and different, but on my channel nonetheless. I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys enjoyed the presence of Mishy and the Jame. Come in, Jame. What are you doing next week, Jame? What are you doing?
Next week I have my sectional swim meet down in Iowa City. So that should be fun.
Ew. I will be on vacation while he's doing that. So that'll be fun. This is my show. Okay, bye.
Bye.